Good morning, afternoon, or evening, ladies and gentlemen. Do not adjust your computer screens or your phones or your tablets because you are in the correct place for an hour of total fun, maybe even an hour and 10 minutes, who knows. At Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day, and on the weekends joining together and playing a game with all the other loungers. So today's game is going to be Pass Weird. For those who've been with me since the late 70s, you understand the rules and regulations of this game, but new people, I will let you know. I write down words. I've already done that, like I think 6 days ago. Put them in a bowl. Don't look at them. Don't study them. Don't figure out how to describe them. We use a 1-minute timer, and I reach, and I take out some things out of the bowl and try to get you to guess as many as possible. This time I actually wrote points on top of the little pieces of paper. So we have 1 and 2 point answers, and we try to beat our own best score. That's the nature of the game, nothing trivia. So it can lead to a lot of laughs because of my clues, or like different people that come into the lounge, like Osama, he writes hilarious answers. Things like that. So it's usually pretty lighthearted and fun, other than I do get exhausted from sitting there like an auctioneer, rapidly telling you what's going on. Also, we are celebrating a milestone. Hopefully it will hold. If it doesn't, oh well, I'm still having a giveaway. It's the 800 Lounger giveaway, because I'm at 803, I think it was. Hopefully it'll hold. If not, like I said, what can I do about it? I think that some people are actually losing their channels or deciding to take them down, and of course that leads to people not hanging out, or they just don't like the video series. But anyhow, I'm not loved by all, let's face it. Nobody is. So, at any rate, here I am. I am thanking you so much for hitting like. I've been writing backwards so that this mirror image thing, you can still read the things I write. And that's all. Welcome. Thank you for hitting like. I'm tipping my hat to you. Here I am. I've been here, I think. Here I am having a hot flash on live YouTube. I don't know what it is, but every time right before this gig, I get a hot flash. They're usually timed, seriously, about 7:30 at night as well. I know that you tuned in to hear about my menopausal woes, didn't you? Welcome, everybody, to the lounge, buddy. Really good to see you. Osama, Pat Hacker, I'm not sure what's going away. Oh, fire's out your way. Oh, dear. Well, take care, and we'll be thinking of you. Maybe I'll hold a cat up for cheering up purposes. Welcome to week number 43 of live lounging, minus the one. We're just going to call it 43. Remember, I'm having that giveaway, so if you go over to the other place and look for a video entitled something about a giveaway and, guess the answers, it's real easy. You'll be in the giveaway. So far, I have these people, and I checked it at 1 o'clock today. Kathleen, Denise, Baby Cakes, Batty, Baked Alaskan, Ruby, Marie, Costello, Smitty, and 123. And that was as of 1 o'clock, so forgive me if I didn't check after. I'll wait for that later. We're going to go ahead and have our moment of silence of good vibe sending. I made a mistake and put the quote in the wrong area because I wrote backwards, of course. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Hello, is everybody here? I'm missing people. Okay. Today, Deborah really needs some heavy vibe sending. She's been under the weather and is having some health issues. Let's see here. I'm going to have to lift this up. Watcher, keep Watcher in mind. Hello, Jeremy Chase. People in Yemen and Gaza and any other who might need our good vibes. I'm writing down Jeremy, and then we'll have the moment of silence of good vibe sending. Here goes. Okay, time's up. We're having a lot of rain here, and this was from Frank Zappa. Mind is like a parachute. It doesn't work if it's not open. That is your quote of the day, I guess. Really, let me see if I've gone over everything. Nope, Loungers of the Week. Loungers of the Week are Cindy, Pinel, never sure if I'm going to pronounce it right, and my mother is a lounger. She's, Mother always watches these live gigs back. She also reads the comments. and has been really supportive, clearly. So that's why Mother is a lounger. And the reason why Cindy is because she's just a really nice woman. She does morning videos of the weather, down to earth, seems loving, seems to care about people. So those are your loungers, Cindy and Jackie Hauserman. I'm glad you like the quote. And today we're doing Pass Weird, which, as you know, is like done at the speed of light. So I'm just going to get my bowl here handy and ready. And we'll start in just a minute, but I just sort of wanted to have a drag. Pat Hacker says, but your mother never really lounges. She's always cleaning her baseboards. Jacqueline the Magnificent from Nicholas. All right, we're going to go ahead and get going. Bernadette's bummed out because everybody's sleeping and she has no playmate. So let me shut this because it's getting rather warm. I'm going to get a big drink of water here and start with the Pass Weird. Mind you, these have been hermetically sealed in a mayonnaise jar on the porch of Funk and Wagnall. I have not studied them. I did write them down, but that means nothing. Ask me what happened 20 years ago, I can tell you, but I can't tell you this. So, all right, here's the timer. Let me get out a few. I'm not looking. Let me see. Here's the list of people. Got to get organized here. Not looking. And I put the points on top of the little notes today so we can, she is spoiled rotten. So's Isabel. I mean, Joel goes over and spends a couple of nights a week at the trailer with Isabel. Can you imagine? I don't mind it at all. It gives me time to do a little bit of artwork, not cook and stuff. All right, I think I have everybody here. Or, I mean, all the stuff here. We're going to go ahead and get going. Here we go. And by the way, whenever YouTube tells you that you're not, what do they say, that you're responding too much? There's nothing I can do about that. So, here goes. Oh dear, this is like the highest number in a deck of cards. It's also like if you're an expert at doing something, they call you a blank. Let's see, that's a hardware store chain as well. Let me move this. I'm knocking things over. I don't know any other clues for that, so I'm going to set it aside. Yes, Jeremy Chase got it right. Ace. Oh gosh, this woman started out at Disney. Her father was a country singer. She went from Disney and became kind of sleazy. And it was the talk of the town when she did twerking at some award ceremony of some sort with Alan Thicke's son. She's comes to mind when you think of like kind of Kids Gone Wild. I don't know what else to say. I'll set it aside and we'll move on to another one. Oh, my goodness, this is something that you try to reach. Like, my blank is to reach 1,000 people. It's a set of standards that okay, time's up. Okay, no one knows the pop star, but maybe, yes, Nicholas got it right. Very good, Nicholas. Thank you. I'll set that aside. And yes, Piano Man got goal. Okay, now if I hold these up, they're going to be backwards. Take my word for it. Ace, Miley Cyrus, and goal. So that's 4 points. Miley Cyrus is worth 2 points. And there you go. Let me get it to round 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope my, throat holds out. We'll let YouTube get readjusted and whatnot. Oh, dear. Okay, let me put that there. I saw that one, but okay. We're going again, ladies and gentlemen. Go. Okay, this is a famous magazine. I think Greg Palast writes for it. It's also the name of a group from across the pond. Hello, Benny Loco. The lead singer's real thin, and he has these big lips, and they're kind of known for lips. And then the magazine has just been around forever. They concentrate on politics. They concentrate on rock and roll. It's something that also gathers no moss, I think. A blank gathers no moss. I'm setting it aside. This is instead of charge, yes, Rolling Stone. Instead of charging something, you pay this. It's paper. It's made out of thin air. It's, do you want to use your card or would you prefer to use this? Also, like when you win the lotto, you go down to blank in your winnings. It's the last name of a famous country singer, always wore black. Yes, Cash is right. Oh, gosh. This was one of the... Okay, we'll set that aside for later. Everyone is coming in with it. Okay. Hi, Benny. I'm writing it down. Welcome to the lounge. I'm in my Shirt, here's the background. Not very exciting. I can't really display, this is going to be backwards. I can't really display the maps or the postcards for the postcard drive, which I am still having if somebody would drop my address, because everything's backwards and it makes no sense. Okay. Rolling Stone, 2 points. Cash, 1 point. 3 points. Batty is naked. Okay. Welcome to the lounge. Oh, naked one. You're too funny. Did you press like on the way in? We have 8 people and 6 likes. Let's get her going. Get her going. I have to wait till somebody remind me in the middle of the show to ask a question. I'm sure. Thank you, Osama. Osama dropped my address. God love. Okay. Let me get a sip. Moving along. Here we go. Are you ready? I'm always a nervous wreck for this. Okay, go. Oh, my word. Okay, this is a plant, and it needs, like, really moist and hot weather, I think. There's an old saying that only a bitch can grow one. People hang them in their showers. It's, oh, God. Also, the first name of people, I'm going to set that aside because I don't even know what the hell I'm saying. This is the fat black and white cat that Pat, yes, Fern is right. Pat Hacker lives for this cat. It's one of my cats. She's fat. She's black and white. She's also associated with the 4th planet from the sun. Yes, Mars is right. Oh dear, this is where the child is right now working. It's associated with Sarah Palin. It's associated with dog sled racing. It's associated with being the 48th or 49th or the 50th. Yes, Alaska's right. Wow, okay, this is one of the big 3. Back in the old days, we had to get up and change the channel to this, or the other. I can't think of any other clues. Okay. Yeah, I can't think of a clue. Okay, we'll see if this one comes in. I wasn't very good at the... Yes, Osama got it. Excellent. ABC. I think we beat our record. Maybe not. Okay. ABC, Alaska, Mars. She even got the Z right. And Fern. Fern. Is that true that... Okay, did I get that saying right that supposedly only bitches can raise ferns? I heard that when I was younger. I don't know. Setting those aside. Yes, I could have said something like a Michael Jackson, or what was it, the Jackson 5. ABC, it's easy as 1, 2, 3. I don't remember the group. It's either the Jackson 5 or the Osmonds. I think it's the Osmonds, actually. Welcome, everybody, to the lounge. I am, oh my gosh, Osama. I'm really glad to see you here today. I feel out of practice. They do kind of look like weeds, but I don't know, they're pretty. We have some in our woods. Maybe it's because we're bitches. Could that be? All right. Moving along. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Was it the Jacksons, Batty? Okay. My hat is not... I like to do this because Buddy Bates likes to see my face. Don't know why. Here goes. Oh, okay. This is the person who's in charge over across the pond. A crown is involved. She has a couple of kids. Diana was her daughter-in-law. Some say she has reptilian bloodline. She's kind of rude. She's in her 90s, early 90s, mother's age. Her husband is, yes, that's good enough. Queen Elizabeth. Okay, this is a place that's not, it's outside of the atmosphere. It's where the stars and other planets are. Or like when you clean out a closet, you're making more of this to fit things. Yes, Nicholas, that was right. In terms of Queen Elizabeth. It's like, oh, I'm so blank out. Yes, space is right. This is something in which you put something that you're going to store, like after you do canning. I don't need the name brand. It's also like Hellman's would go in this, or Jolie would go in this, or people that were in the Marines that were called blank heads, I think. Yes, Jar is right. Okay. You are so good. Jar, yes, okay. Queen Elizabeth, 2 points. Space, 1 point. Jar, 1 point. 4 points. While I have you gathered today, wanted to let you know that next weekend we are going to celebrate the year 1968. The reason why is because several people have gotten with me and they Just thought that would be a fun year to do, and so I'm going to go ahead and do it. No one's birthday or anything unless I get a birthday in the email. So next week will be just celebrating the year 1968. So there you have that. Okay, everybody relaxed and ready? Pat Hacker was 18 in 1968. It was a great year. Okay, we're going with it. Here goes. Okay, this person is now a sir. He's associated with Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, Razorface, Levon, Tiny Dancer, piano playing, outrageous costumes, big glasses. Elton John is right. This is a city across the pond that comes to mind immediately when you think of it. Big Ben is located in this place. I think there's like a bridge. It's falling down. My Fair Lady. What was that bridge? Yes, London is right. Oh dear, oh my. This is the pattern that Bernadette is. It's a special pattern of a feline with stripes and different things on it. Not tiger, but the other thing you call it. Yes, Jeremy Chase got it right. It is Tabby. Oh, this is a show on ABC where 5 ladies are total weirdos and they sit and talk about the topics of the day. Whoopi Goldberg is involved. We'll see if anybody comes in with that. Welcome, Ruby, to the lounge. Ruby. Slippers. Yes. Jeremy and Piano Man both came in with it, as did Benny Loco. No, that's CBS, Ruby. And Pat Hacker. The View is right. Thank you. The View and Elton John together are worth 4. London and Tabby, 6 points. We did it. These are either worth 1 or 2. Let's take a minute to share care and nostril flare. I can't stand them either. The propaganda hour, you're right. I did, I don't watch it either except for the Waltons, Ruby, as you know, and I love the way you answered that giveaway. That was really clever. I made 70 of these, so if we run out, we run out, and if we go over, we go over. So, all right. I know, it will tell you are, especially during this game, it'll say that you talk too much. I liked her in Jumping Jack Flash. I like that movie. I like Whoopi as an actress. I need to wait till I get a few more people before I ask this question, but, well, okay. I'm a rebel. Oh, SG Grandma. Hello, SG. Welcome to the lounge. It's past weird. We're also celebrating my milestone. Hopefully it'll hold till after the show. Oh, thank you so much, Jeremy. You know, Osama sent some as well. The cats live for it. Okay, here goes. I'm scared. Oh my God. Okay, there's a certain branch of the UN that concentrates on this. It's how you treat other people on the globe. There's always these violations in terms of how Israel treats the Gazans. They're blank issues. Yes, close enough, Jeremy. Human rights, yes. This is what I call the Great White North. We have a border with it here in the belly of the beast. Jay LeBlanc lives there. Who else lives there? Baked Alaskan, I think, lives there. Yes, Canada. Oh, gosh. Little blue people, their cartoons and they're blue. There's a papa. There's a woman. I forget her name. She's blonde. It was a Saturday morning cartoon. Smurfs is right. Something a baby gets whenever it's like things aren't settling right and they stay up all night crying. Animals get it as well, like horses. Yeah, okay. We'll wait and see if that comes in. No, Nicholas, good answer. Jeremy got it right, though, as did Piano. And everybody came in with Smurfs. Okay, great. Colic. I told you I wrote these down while listening to a weird show. The Smurfs. Canada. Human rights. Super good, whoever got that. 2, 4, 6. 6. Just checking to see where the cats are. Zoe's across the way. Sorry, my knees are in a little bit of pain lately. It's a really weird show. The Smurfs or this? I'm sure. We all know this is. Oh, Nicholas, we don't care about spelling. I can't say half the things right. Gathering my goods here. Benny's dropping my mailing address. Could somebody drop my email whenever? Do they really? Jeremy says Saudi Arabia leads the Human Rights Council. Wrap your head around that. Oh my gosh. I don't think I can. All right, here goes. Boom. Oh, this is the lounger who has sent me the most people. I don't know how else to describe her. It's just a first name only. It's a woman's name. I can't even think of anybody famous with this name, so I will set it aside. Yes, Denise is right. This is a place where you put clothing or sometimes other items, generally in a bedroom. Some people call it a clothes press. It is, some people come out of this when they're gay, yes. Closet. This is something that drew a bunch of people to California in 1849, I think it was. It's a precious metal, and they ran out to get it. So together it was called this. I need the whole thing, Jeremy. You got the first word right. It's when you run around to get something. Yes, Gold Rush. Oh, gosh. Old Blue Eyes. His name was Old Blue Eyes. He's a singer. He's a crooner. He's super famous. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. Yes, Sinatra is right. And I've got to welcome new loungers. Good gravy. We have Basil. Let me go back here. Michelle R. Did I miss anyone else? Basil and Michelle R. I think that's all. But while I have you, we'll take a little break from screen. Let me do this first. Denise, Closet, Gold Rush, and Sinatra. Once again, 6. That's not bad, though. Can you please press 1 if you've never been named Lounger of the Week? Press 1. If you've never been named Lounger of the Week. I mentioned at the beginning of the year that I'm going to rename people if they've been, you know, exemplary loungers anyway. Okay, Michelle R. has not. She's going to, okay. As everybody else has ruby slippers. I write these down, but it's just kind of sometimes hard to keep up. So far, Michelle R. is the only one who hit 1. So, okay. I have a little deal by your name here to keep that in mind. Okay. Moving right along, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hello there. Oh my gosh. M-I-U-Q. Can I call you Q, K-O-O, please? I'm not super good at pronouncing certain words. Batty's out of control. What has she done? Batty. Your mother-in-law reads this. Okay. Welcome to the lounge. Can somebody tell me how to say the name appropriately? M-I-U. I have no idea. So somebody sound it out for me and then we'll move along. Okay. Usually Piano Man helps me with this, or Nicholas. Like moo? Is it moo? Mew? Or mew? Mew, mew. Mew. Okay. I'm going to write down in parentheses. Hello there, honey. Okay, so I'm going to call it, then it's Mew. Mew. All right, if I goof it up, please forgive me. Okay, we're going along now. We're moving along. Whenever you can guess with my ridiculous clues, just jump in. Go. Okay, this is what you don't get a haircut, but when they just take a little bit off, it's called this. It's also when you paint a house, the windows and things are called doing the blank work. Yes, trim is right. This is the foot of an animal like a horse or a cow. Some of them are cloven, other ones are all one. Yes, hoof is right. This is something that the Brits have a certain time of day. It's a hot drink. There's all different varieties like green and flavored. And I think they have little sandwiches with it, but this is just the beverage. Tea is right. This is something you put on a horse rather than riding bareback. You put this on. They come in English styles and Western style and Australian style and all kinds of different styles. But it is something that yes, saddle is right. This is something in front of businesses that we'll see if anybody gets that on the last one. My voice is giving way already. Saddle was right. Good guess, Loco, but no. In fact, I'll set that for this because I didn't get that far with it. So we'll work it into the next ones. All I want to do is have some fun until the sun comes up over Santa Monica Boulevard. Sorry. All right, let's take a minute to hit, I know, we'll take a break. Refresh your computer so we're all the same wavelength. I'm going to go ahead and count the points. Trim, hoof, a hoof trim, T, and saddle. We got 4 points the hard way. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I might do? Cheryl, Lisa is singing your song. Well, I'll wait for a few more minutes and then I'm going to go on my break. Special entertainment today during the break is from Piano Man. It's an actual concert. It was his debut at Carnegie Hall. He will explain. I'm going to do that after this round, I think. Here goes. And that'll give everybody a chance to share, care, nostril flare, and all that. Here goes. Oh, this is the lost continent of this. Plato wrote about it. Some people think it's at the Atlantic Ocean. Some people think it's in the Mediterranean. Some people think it's everywhere. It is, yes, Atlantis is right. Oh, this is what you call, other than a country, you can call it this. It's also the name of a progressive magazine that's been in business for a long time, over 100 years. People are getting Atlantis right. It's not, yes, nation is right. This is something you use to make s'mores. It's white. It gets gooey when you do it over the campfire. It's also just gushy. I don't know how to explain it any better. White, gushy s'mores. The s'mores ingredient, marshmallow, is right. The month that we are in right now, it's also the first name of a woman, but this is the month we are having right this minute, is this. There's also bugs that have blank bugs. And June is right. Wow. Okay. That was super good. Nation, June, marshmallow, Atlantis. 4 points the hard way. Okay, I'm going to go on my break. This is Piano Man. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Let me know if anybody comes in. I'm sorry if I cut the first part off. I'm sorry about everything. I love you. Bye. Welcome to the commercial break here on Lounging with Lisa. Okay, here's the deal. I get all serious. I am going to be playing something from a concert that our dear sweet Piano Man, this is our dear sweet Piano Man, the Piano Man of the chat. I don't know the year of this, but he sent this to me. Oh, it's 1998 at Carnegie Hall, New York. So I'm jumping in the middle, not the middle, but the beginning of an encore here. So here he is. I don't know what else to say. I'll read what this person said. No copyright infringement is intended if any exists. The intention is to memorialize, to preserve for public memory, to archive for future users, to rescue this event from loss. Well, not to mention the reason why I'm doing it is because I asked him about copyright. He said it's fine. He sent me this. We're going with it. It is some sort of encore. Here you go. sorry, everyone. The crowd went wild. Anyhow, there you have it. I'm sorry if I didn't get right at the beginning. I'm not used to this. Thank you for your permission, Piano Man. Piano Man of this very lounge right here. That's what he was doing. I'm back. I've probably been back. No, I don't think I have. Here I am. Here I am. That was wonderful, wasn't it, ladies and gentlemen? I hope that Piano Man explained, better than I did. Let's see. Rox. Rox is here. Did I miss anyone else? I'll go back. People are loving Piano Man stuff. Pat Hacker, I admire anyone that plays the piano with both hands. That's adorable. Everybody's in love with piano, and I think that Rox is the only one that entered the lounge with Speed and Agility. Glad you're here, hon. Here's what we're doing. Why are you embarrassed, you goofball? Somebody else recorded that. It wasn't, what I'm saying, like somebody in the audience recorded it. So, here's what we're doing today, Rox. Pass weird. And thank you for doing that. We'll do that on occasion. Ears. And of course this. Yeah, go ahead and behave, Batty. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get moving. We're gonna get going. It's good to see you. I thought we could get together again. If I lose my voice, we'll have to carry this over. Remember, okay, let's see. Has anybody else not ever been a Lounger of the Week? Could you take the time to press 1 at this time? If you have never been Lounger of the Week, press 1. I have Michelle R. so far. And of course, I guess Mew Koo wouldn't have been. So, okay. We'll just we're going to casually be casual. Basil, really good to see you today. I'm glad you made it. I know you're busy this time of year. So, all right. Just having a quick drag. So, all right. We'll get going here in a sec. We'll just sort of wait. Okay. Total accolades for Piano Man. Here we go. Go. Okay, this is something you can blank the energy, or it's like leather things that go around a horse that hooks up to the cart so you can drive down the road. Also, cats have this. Todd, the cat, used to always be in one so that he could be hooked up to a line and not run off. It's also, there's a saying where you can blank the energy of a blah, blah, blah. Horse. Yes, Pat Hacker, harness. Okay, this was the person who ran against Hillary Clinton in the primary and actually won the primary because it was stolen from him. He has white hair. It's usually a mess. He's a senator from Vermont. He waves his arms around wildly when he talks. Yes, Bernie is right. This is something that is totally associated with Australia. It's an animal. A pouch is involved. Hopping takes place. Evidently, they pack a punch as well. It's absolutely, when you think of Australia, you think of this. Yes, kangaroo. This is a night bird. It's associated with wisdom. Okay. We'll see if anybody comes in with that. Everybody's getting kangaroo. Very good. Yes, owl is right. Yes, kangaroo, owl. Everybody's coming in with it. That's wonderful. Let me just get some ready here, ladies and gentlemen. As a reminder for those who were late, next week we're doing 1968 just for the heck of it. I had a couple of requests. It's an interesting year. Also, if you'd like to get into the giveaway, please go over to my other area and just answer the very easy questions on the video that has giveaway in the title. All right, now with that, I'm all serious since the break. Harness is 1 point. Bernie Sanders is 2 points. Kangaroo and owl, so that's 5 points, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get back into the swing and beat. We have to beat 6. So, oh, you're having buffering? Darn. It was good to see you, though, hon. I'm talking to Mewku. I love these names. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm ready. Go. This is a continent. It's associated with slavery when our ancestors brought them over from here. It also has Egypt as part of it. Yes, Africa is right. Oh gosh, okay, this is actually an Australian band. Oh dear, they come from a land down under. It's a classic rock group. It's also a sign that you see when some people are doing construction work on the road. I just said work, darn it, Men at Work is right. This is another continent. It houses the place that where the Rocket Man lives as part of it. How the heck do I describe this? Oh, I'm setting that aside. Okay, this is associated, yes, Asia is right. This is in Massachusetts, associated with baked beans. It's a city. A lot of stuff happened back there back in the day when we were. Yes, Boston is right. Now, one blew away. I don't know why I got on these continent things. Okay, Africa, Boston, Asia, and Men at Work. Very good. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 5, 5. So glad to see everybody today here in the lounge. What is going on? I know I'm missing some fun stuff. Let me just unfold these and give everyone a little break, including me. If I don't see your answer right away, I am really... Whip it into shape. Wasn't that Devo? Devo? I like that group, Men at Work. Thank you, Rox. Rox says they love me. Please spread the word about the Lisa Hauserman area, if you would. Please, please. I really would like, to build that up more. I appreciate it. Hello, Kate. Welcome to the lounge. Kate is lounger number 15 to enter. We're doing Past Weird. Okay, here goes. If I talk like this, you can still hear me. Here we go. Batty, simmer yourself. Go. Okay, this is a type of flower. It has white and yellow. It's also the first name of a lot of women. It's may be considered to be a weed, but it's real pretty. Yellow in the middle, surrounded by white. Yes, Daisy. Okay, this is a color of horse. It's like a copper penny and then a white mane and tail. I think Roy Rogers rode one. I'm not sure of who all rode one, but maybe Roy Rogers. Just think of a horse that's like a copper with the white. Yes, Palomino's right. This is something you say, I'm going to go take one of these before you drop acid or before you go on a journey and pack your bags and all that jazz. You say, I'm going to go here. All my friends know the low rider. Take a little blank with me. Yes, Kate, Trip. This is an operating system on the... We'll see if that comes in at all with my lovely clue. Trip is right, Palomino. On a trip, OBS, no, but that's a good, from what I said, I'll still wait a minute to see if it comes in. No, sort of. Should I give that or not? Well, no, we'll just pick it up next time. Palomino, Trip, Daisy, 3. Isn't Daisy a sour cream brand? I could have used that. See, it always happens after. Afterwards, I always get all these brilliant ideas in my head. Basil, were you here for the intermission with Piano Man? I forget already. You want to try DMT? I don't really want to try anything. I have tried some things in my life, but not lately. Okay. Wasn't that great? Okay, here goes, ladies and gentlemen. Go. This is a pie that has cheese and sauce and meat on it. Oftentimes, it's cut into different servings. It's associated with Domino's. It's associated with Blank Hut. Yes, pizza is right. Boy, things are blowing around. This is something that was coming into New Jersey, and it exploded wildly. There's a lot of alternative research that shows it was sabotage. It was big. It drifted in, and then suddenly, poof. The humanity. It was a specific thing called this. I'm going to set it aside. Okay, back to this. This is something, Hindenburg is right. You can look out of these, and it's also involved with a computer PC. They have different versions of this. Or you can look out them, or mine need cleaned all the time. Its glass is associated with it. Panes are associated with it, with them. I don't know what else to say, so I will set it aside. Windows is right. This is something in which I put Okay. Time's up. Bernie's up here now, but what a pain. Windows, pizza, and Hindenburg. 3. Come here, dear. This isn't going to work out. She can't live if living is without me. Come on, Bernie, you're going to have to. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Isn't this exciting? Okay, I'm going to get a few more of these together. See, things are blowing around, and I guess I could shut the window. A window pane. I remember that, Jeremy. All right. Okay. Here we go, ladies and germs. Ready? Go. Okay, not a cigarette, but another one. Cuba is famous for this. They're brown. Some are hand-wrapped. That's what makes them wonderful. Colombo is famous for having one of these. Yes, cigar. The wife of Agent Orange, the person supposedly in charge of our particular region, his wife is named this. She wore a controversial coat, I think, the other day. What is her name? I'm setting that. The mother of Baron. Setting it aside. This is something in which I used to put, like animals that got, yes, Melania's right, that got brought into the house by Todd, and I put them in a particular thing, and they would get better, and so I called it the blank blank. It's associated with making someone feel better when they've been sick, is that first word. And the second word is something, yes, healing tree is right. This is the agency that's really in charge of all of us is this. Okay. If you get this right, we might beat a record. Healing tree was right. It's mixed in. Okay. Healing tree, 2 points. Melania Trump, 2 points. Cigar, 1 point. 5 altogether. Wow, I'm brilliant. Yeah, my mother says the IRS runs the country, and she has nothing good to say about the CIA either. She knows about this jazz, that woman. Pentagon, these are all good answers. Yes, Nicholas came in with it. I guess I'll give it to us. Deep state, backwards. So I'm going to add a couple more to that. Hey, we got 7 now. That's the best score. 7. Okay, go. Okay, this is when somebody like higher up is murdered. They call it this instead of a murder. It happened to John Kennedy. It happened to Abraham Lincoln. It's happened to a lot of different people. I don't know who, but it's the word that's associated with this. Yes, assassination. This is a state in which Benny lives, and my brother lives, and Pat Hacker lives. It's on the West Coast. It has quite a few large cities in it. Yes, California. This actually borders California. It's a body of water. It has waves. It's huge. It's deep. It's the biggest one ever. It's really mysterious. And it is called, I think it means like, yes, Pacific. This is something that I used to call the channels of the week. It spells this. You milk them. There's Holsteins. There's brown jerseys. All different kinds of this. But what is it? Oh, yes, cow. Perfect, yes. I think we should all refresh to catch up. Can we do that? Let's take a moment to refresh, but some of you won't be getting this message until late. Let's refresh, and I'll go over this. All I want to do is have some fun. Assassination, 1 point. California, 1. Pacific Ocean is 2 points, and cow is 1 point. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bernadette's going to drive me up a tree, really. Yeah, let's refresh. We'll just refresh, talk amongst yourselves. I'll have a drag. Ugh. Piano Man, is he still here? How are you doing? How are you going to interpret this for Abuela when it's rapidly doing this. That's hilarious. A refreshing breath. Yeah, that little darling. She's driving me to drink. Okay. Now that's Bernadette, honey, that you heard. Mew, 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 coo. That was Bernie. Zoe's meow is really like old lady like. Oh, it's terrible. Okay. We are moving along. Oh, this is what you do with your credit card to get it to work. It's also something that you might say if you stole something quickly. It's called this. Oh my gosh, I don't know how else to describe it. You do this with the card so it runs through. Yes, swipe. Good. This person was one of the first movie stars that, like, we all knew he had AIDS. He was a major actor, very good looking. His first word puts you in the mind of something like you would see in Boulder territory. I don't know. Yes, Rock Hudson. This is where the Waltons lived in real life and where the show took place is this state. The capital is Richmond. It has major Civil War battlefields all over that particular state. Yes, Virginia. This is an area in front of a business that's usually paved so that people can walk on it nicely and they don't trip and fall if it's in good shape. It's usually made of concrete. Sometimes it has stones. Okay. Yes, everybody seems real behind, like a sidewalk is right. Yes. Swipe. Swipe. That was hard to describe. Rock Hudson. Virginia, and I forgot to say Osama's from there, and sidewalk. 1, 2, 3, 4. Osama, we should have added your mom to our good vibe sending list, so let's all just keep Osama's mom in mind. She's doing really well, but was having some issues, so if we could just send some good vibes that way, that would be great. Sorry, Osama, I wasn't thinking. It happens occasionally. So, good vibes to Osama's mom. Who, I guess she's a lot like my mom in terms of she doesn't look 70, or she doesn't look older, she looks 70. Jeremy says you make credit cards work by cutting them in half. Yes. So glad that 16 people arrived today. This is good. And I think we're going to be right on time here in terms of not running over. We should be. Okay, go. No, the second one is usually what you hear about all the time. The fourth one has been erased. It's part of the Bill of Rights. The one that came before the second and the fourth would have been this one. It's religious freedom, freedom of the press, to assemble peacefully. Yes, amendment. First Amendment. This is like when it's really sticky in the air. You call it this. It's a high amount of like moisture in the air. You see a First Amendment. It's called, this is the word for it. It makes people's hairs, yes, humidity. Oh gosh, okay, my favorite show that I love to watch, it's the main star, the boy. He has 3 names. That's what I'm looking for, is the 3 names. He was supposed to be Earl Hamner when he was younger. The show starts off with him narrating, but at the end he's sitting at his desk and, yes, John Boy. Well, close enough. Okay, this was the wife of the neighbor of the person who yelled Wilma at the front door. Okay. First Amendment, 2 points. Humidity, 1 point. And John Boy Walton, 2 points. 2, 4, 5. Yes, Benny got the last one right. Betty Rubble, 2 points. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5. 7! Yeah, baby! Excellent. I have some really good loungers here because my clues aren't always tremendous, in case you didn't know. Well, I don't want to give it away by saying it's, what would I say? Like it's Fred Flintstone's best friend's wife or something. That would be giving it away. So, yes, Betty Rubble. Correct, Nicholas. Okay. Boy, some people are really, like, not in sync in terms of the answers. Oh, I just sat there and looked at that. I'll put it at the end. Okay, here goes. This is an across the pond lounger. Sometimes he misses the live gigs lately. His first name puts you in the mind of, like, if you put something on a piece of paper, you suddenly have a blank on it. His last name sounds like Omen, that movie, blank, Omen 2. We'll see if we get that at all. This is a young, upcoming professional. It was their nickname. I think they wore, I don't know, things around their neck like, yes, Mark Damon is right. Very good. I'm setting that aside. This is if you're not alive, you are this. It's out on the road today. I saw a blank head sticker on a Cadillac. It's just the opposite of, yes, dead. Oh gosh, this is a name brand of something with which you light a cigarette. It takes fluid, and it's the biggest name brand. Not many things start with this first letter of this brand, but this does. Okay. This is worth 3 points. I don't know if anybody came in with... No, I'll have to do that later. Somebody might come in with it because Zippo is right. I love you. That's 3 points. I don't know why it's 3, but it is. And then we have one more, and I'm not sure if anyone will come in with it, but I'll just set it here. 2, 3, 6. Mark Damon. Zippo lighter. Dead. So that's, hey, we're glad you're here, honey. It doesn't matter. It's all for fun. 6 points. Now you'll be judged on this harshly. Okay. This could be the last round, but it might not. Pat Hacker's dad gave her a Zippo on her 21st birthday, I think it said. Go. This is a type of airborne animal that the wings move rapidly and they like nectar and they're attracted by bright colors. And then Seals and Croft had a song that went, blank, blank, don't fly away, ba-ba-bum. Hummingbird is right. This is the person you call when you need to put shoes on your horse. He's a metal worker. He uses different things. I don't know what else to say. I'm going to set it aside. This is a person from across the pond who has some interesting theories. He used to be in the football over there. Blacksmith is right. Now he goes on world tours and tells people about the nature of their reality. He used to be a famous footballer. He used to do reporting for BBC, I believe it was. Hello, Denise. I don't know how else to describe it. David Icke is right. Very good. This is a really popular actor of our day. He's been in... Okay. Denise, glad to see you. Just remember, everyone, that I go live at 2 o'clock on Sundays. That's it. 2 o'clock Sundays Eastern. We're going to go through these. We have one more round left. Hummingbird, 1 point. Blacksmith, Farrier, that's really the appropriate name. 2 points. David Icke, 2 points. We have 4 points. I was adding the blacksmith is worth 1. So 4. 4 points. I gotta make sure I have everything. Okay. Now, hello there, Denise. Glad to have you here in the lounge today. I'm really thankful to you for bringing me people. I really appreciate it. Okay. This will be the last one. Go. This is a popular actor. I think he was the star of Saving Private Ryan. For some reason, everybody thinks he's been in more because he gets up there and talks about how great everybody was that served in World War II. He was the voice of the lead guy on Toy Story. Yes, Tom Hanks. And the last one, a young, upcoming professional something. Their nickname was this. They wore sweaters around their necks and tied them, I think 30-something was based on people that were this. I don't know much out. Yes. Yuppies. Yep. 3 points. Thank you, Jeremy. 1, 2, 3. And we had 20 rounds just like I thought we would. I don't know why I'm showing you this. It's backwards. So, anyhow, there you have it. Now, what's this? Federal scientists need approval from administration before doing interviews. Oh, Lord. All right, I think we're a little behind. I'm going to go ahead and just let people catch up, and then I'll do my closing. Look, we had time to spare. We went through 70 of those. 70, ladies and gentlemen. Denise, I'll hold these up for you, hon. Mind you, I'm writing backwards these days. So, that's backwards, but it comes out frontwards. And look, 15 people, 15 likes. Very good. I'm so excited. I'm going to do my closing in a second. Glad to see you, Kate. Okay, anybody who wants to, please go over to the video that has giveaway in it and try to be involved in the giveaway. Bring friends to that channel if you would, please. I really want to hold at that number or get more. Thank you so much for joining in today on Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Join me. Join others. Join this delightful crowd of people. Drop your political identities. Let's focus on issues. Leave labels at the door. Research before you judge. And remember that war is a racket. Don't take my word for it. Check out General Smedley Butler and what he had to say. And, of course, that's how it really looks. And I'm going to read some comments before I gallop away into the night. Baddie's proposing marriage. Thanks, Lisa, you're a sweetheart. Thank you very much. Mew Mew Coo, good to see you. Welcome to the lounge. Head over to my other place and join. Live for you. Benny will fill you in. Kate had fun. Osama said blue whale. Botox Rock said, sorry I missed half. It's okay, honey. Peace to all from Piano Man. Thank you for doing my break for me. Lots of love from Osama. Benny's encouraging people to send me postcards. Jeremy Chase is restating the war is a racket. Buddy Bates, really good to see you today, hon. See you. Peace. Rehemp the planet. It will save us all from loco. Denise says, have a great day. Glad you could make it. And I think that's all. Mew Mew Coo says, thanks, Lisa, with emojis and a thumbs up. Denise, you can go back, honey. Go on the 420 Iron Horse. I'm writing you down. 420 Iron. It's as if you've been here the whole time. Love you all. Thank you so much. Bye-bye now.